it's a tremendous matchup. Because in Rob Font, New England Cartel, him and Calvin Cater and all those boys out there, those guys have that swag about themselves. They all wear the chain. They've taken over internally. We see them, and it's like, oh, these are the boys from the New England Cartel. Calvin Cater, Rob Font, and the boys. Well, when you talk about those guys, you talk about high-level boxing. And Rob Font is a tremendous boxer. The guy has so many skills. He fights behind a beautiful jab that keeps you at range. And when you get too close, he has nice left hook, right hand. He's got so many different ways to knock you out. I mean, we saw that in the Cody Garbrandt fight. Cody Garbrandt is a former champion, and Rob Font beat him, and he really did kind of beat him behind the jab. And then you see this fight here, he fought against a kid that literally wants to wrestle you the whole time. And when you're fighting strikers, you think that that's the way to win the fight. Nope, not with Rob Font. He has tremendous takedown defense. But now he finds himself facing the king of Rio, Jose Aldo. Now, when we watched Jose Aldo last fight, he looked like a brand new man. And if you're really looking at things in terms of the grander terms, the grander scheme of things, this is Aldo's last opportunity to earn a championship fight. Now, I know you might be, oh, DC, you're living in the now. No, I'm not. Because if Jose Aldo can beat Rob Font after the fights that he's won recently, he's very viable as a guy that fights the winner of Aljamain Sterling and Piotr Yan. Now, I know Piotr Yan beat him before, so you would think that Aljamain Sterling needs to win the fight. But when you put the wins together and you have the name of a Jose Aldo, I don't see why not. Insane matchup. I was supposed to work a fight in late September. I got moved off of that fight to the Aldo versus Font fight because I understand how big a night it's going to be for the bantamweight division when you have a guy that many consider the greatest UFC featherweight of all time in Jose Aldo fighting against a guy that is as gifted as Rob Font. And I truly believe that in the Chito Vera fight, we saw the evolution of Jose Aldo. Because for a long time, you never saw Jose Aldo go to his wrestling. Even though you've heard jiu-jitsu, black belt, and all these other things, you never saw him do it. Against Marlon Vera, he went and took him down to win the third round, which gave him the win. When you look at the stats, though, right? Champion in the featherweight division from 2010 to 15, was the last WEC champion. He's won more title fights in the featherweight division than anyone in the UFC's history. And there has not been anyone more active as they have progressed in their career as Jose Aldo. He's gotten better, and he's gotten more willing to fight. There was a time when Jose Aldo struggled to make featherweight. Now the guy's showing up at 135 in the best shape of his entire life. That's going to be needed this weekend if he's going to get his hand raised.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.